Hello again. Remember when I said I was gonna make at least one new video a month? Yeah, well that was a fucking lie. Anyway, I'm back now to showcase the extremely minuscule amount of progress I've made in the past. How long has it been now? 7 months? Jeez. Well, regardless, most of my changes I've made have been to the back end of the game and getting it to be generally more stable. I've been specifically focused on making sure the game runs well on all hardware types, mainly Intel GPUs. I was working on learning Vulkan for a bit because I consider the OpenGL issues on Intel to be a good reason for me to learn it. However, Vulkan is hard. I really don't want to have to memorize another graphics API and rewrite my renderer again just for Intel support, so I'm sticking with OpenGL for the time being. Anyway, let me show you the actual game content additions. So, first off, I've added some very basic, rudimentary multiplayer support using the Steamworks API. You can join and host games through Steam now, and at the moment it only supports 2 players, as I only have 2 computers I can test it with. And the rate at which data is sent is frame rate dependent, so it's not very good right now. Second, we've been working on adding combat to the game, as it's an integral part of the core gameplay. What you're seeing now is just a prototype of the player attacking a test enemy as a very basic example of how it might work. Enemies and players will have a list of stats that affect the way combat works. All living creatures in the game, including the players, have a few different stats. Max health, the maximum health the creature can have, regeneration speed, the amount of health you regain each second, damage, the base damage modifier, attack speed, your base attack speed modifier, movement speed, the amount of tiles the creature can travel per second, sprint multiplier, multiplies the movement speed stat when sprinting, crit chance, the percentage chance when attacking for a crit to occur, crit damage, multiplies the damage stat when a crit occurs, and the rest are elemental stats. Elemental stats are unique stats that give certain creatures a direct advantage over another. Think of Pokemon or rock, paper, scissors. Now, I can't personally state if all these stats have been described correctly because I'm not the one designing the game. Which leads me to another thing I need to mention. The person who was helping me design the game has not exactly been doing the best job at consistently talking to me. Now, with that in mind, there's not really much I can do on my own besides bug fixes and general optimizations. So for the time being, this project is being put on an indefinite hiatus. I do hope someday the project will get finished, but on my own I can't really accomplish that. However, this doesn't mean I'm done with YouTube or anything. With this project now being put on hold, I'm going to be working on my original solo project and posting updates on it whenever that may be. Also, I've given up on trying to give a prediction as to when my next video will come out, so just expect another video sometime in the future. So, I'll see you again sometime in the year 20XX.